Anyway, let's get it on.
Some of that.
Kingdom come, deliverance.
Okay.
Alright, I'm trying to get this thing thunderstone thing, I guess. Rabosh.
Ah.
What do you want here, eh?
Look.
Here you go. Take it.
Sorry about that.
Thank you. And to demand that common folk like us provide for them. No, I say. Enough is enough. If they can't provide for themselves, let them die.
Sound like one of my cousins. What's indulgence?
Greetings to you.
No? See, it says I've been up here before. Damn. They straight up don't like me. I can't remember what I was here for. Oh. think I remember. Maybe not, but...
Crack. God bless you.
We've survived drought. We've survived flood. Plague and
Do they have a...
a far
Have we?
greater catastrophe.
I don't think they do. Counts as robbed? Don't tell me these do. These shouldn't. Can't even get in them. Is it any different? Huh. Well, I guess I could just look right here. Oh. Need my glasses. Maybe if I was in 4K, I'd see a difference. The CPU temperature seems to be. I mean, it's a little high. I mean, I'm gaming and I'm streaming, and I need to
You're all
get a fan. For how my case is for the rear of the motherboard.
Greetings, how can I help?
I need to find a Thunderstone, and I heard you might know of one.
Oh yeah? Who told you that then?
Some wayfarer in a tavern
Really? Which one?
in Suchdol.
Shit, so Andrew's already mouthing off.
What Andrew?
Andrew Ramhead. Haven't you heard of him?
No. And not to repeat myself, but what I heard is you have a certain Thunderstone.
I haven't got a fucking Thunderstone and I never did. It was all Hensel's idea. And he had it on him the whole time, too. And before you ask, no, Hensel's not here. Andrew is holding him captive.
Oh, for fuck's sake,
Captain?
I'm missing something here, and it's not just the stone. So tell me, what the fuck happened?
We wanted
Right.
to butcher Andrew Ramhead's band of pillagers. But that's easier said than done. So Hensel got the idea that we could borrow Tomlin Bruthen's magic stone from him to help us fight them like. But Tomlin wasn't having it, so we filched it without him knowing. And then set off after those bandits. But everything went to shit. They caught Hensel and almost killed me and Stislav. So, you come a bit late for that fucking stone. Not that it brought us any luck anyway. If I were you, I'd give it up as a lost cause.
How did your assault go?
Hensel led the way. There was him, me, and Stislav. We wore padded doublets and took hunting knives and axes. Stislav had a bow too. We got within earshot when it all went to shit. Stislav stumbled and yelped. Then they noticed us. After that, everything happened so fast. We charged at them, Hensel up front with us behind. Arrows started raining down. They all missed Hensel, but I was shot in the arm. It hurt like hell. I was screaming and scared shitless. So I took to my heels. I met back here with Stislav. They chased him, but he being so lightly dressed and them in armor, they couldn't keep up.
How many of them were there?
I'd say 5, 6.
You went up against 6 of them.
Of course not. We waited for some of them to go on patrol. That left just 3, though heavily armored they were. If we'd caught them by surprise, it might have worked.
What about the Lord in these parts? I mean, there's a fortress here, so he must have plenty of men-at-arms.
Well, the Lord has decreed that no action is to be taken. He says it's better to put up with these fuckers than to flush them out, because that might raise King Sigismund's hackles and he'd only dispatch more troops. That's what I heard, anyway.
Why did you want to kill them?
Why? To stop them doing mischief round here. We wanted to help the village. We could hide in fear and moan, or do something about it. And we also wanted to make a bit of a name for ourselves among the locals.
It was brave of you. You wanted to do the right thing. I would have done the same.
Not that it did any good, but thanks. All the folk here now take me for a fool. You're the only one to see it differently.
Where can I find this, Andrew?
Are you fucking with me?
No? I'm sorry about what happened to you, but I badly need to find that stone. You don't just lose something like that. And from what you said, it seems I don't have much choice.
I'm telling you, that stone's cursed. Weren't you listening to me?
You know what?
Can you hear yourself? You attacked a band of hardened mercenaries. Anyone else would have paid for that with their life, but not one of you was killed. Not to mention that this Hensel, the one with the stone, wasn't hit by a single arrow. But you were.
Sakura, I never thought of it that way. You know, you
Lucky
might be
bastard.
right.
You see? Now tell me where this camp of theirs is.
You'll come across some ponds between Raborj and Bohunjovic. Near one of them, there's a fork where wayfarers sometimes camp if they're stuck for a place to stay. From that fork, follow the water downstream, and you should find the ruins of an old mill.
And that's where they're holding Hensel. The one with the stone.
Yeah, there. But if I were you, I'd stay off the path. Take the hill and nip through the woods. You'll get to some rocks overlooking the mill. You'll have a bird's eye view of everything from there. That's the way we went too. But make sure they don't spot you. There's a good chance they've upped their guard after our attack.
Sound advice. Thanks.
Look, what's your plan anyway?
Well, I'm thinking if I can find Andrew, I'll find Hensel. And then I'll finally get to the bottom of this shit with the Thunderstone.
Just be careful, because Andrew's a cunning fucker. Look, since you're going there anyway, I know I'm not in a position to ask you for anything, but still, do you think you could rescue Hensel?
And how, pray, do you expect me to do that?
I don't know, just something. Because if you don't, I don't know who will. Andrew's a greedy bastard. Some coin might do it. Or you could sneak in quietly and slip back out with
We ain't
Hensel.
paying that guy a cent.
How about I just kill them all?
I thought best not to suggest that. You know how we ended up. But, you know, whatever you think's best. It's just, they're pretty tough and well armed, you know.
I'll manage somehow. But the whole thing's getting so messy, it's almost like the stone's power is interfering somehow. But if I find a way, I'll help Hensel.
Thank you so much. May all the saints be with you. And I hope you have better luck than we did.
Let's see. On the milk. What is going on in this crazy picture? Oh. Rabbits are attacking them. Hold them down and get the berries. Alright, so they don't have a tavern. Nowhere for me to spend the night. Unfortunate. I want to see what's over here. Talk to the skill teacher. Oh, it's this guy.
I'd like to learn...
What is this?
Well, the mysteries of alchemy don't come for free. I'd be happy to pay for some.
Fine, but it'll take some time. Oh,
I'd like to learn...
what do you want?
Tell me some news from the world.
I'll tell you some interesting things. I'm sorry.
Alright.
Easy, easy. Nice and slow.
Alright, let's go find these bandits.
Whoa!
It's a little camp. But here's the thing. I don't know where they are, who they are, how many there are. So we're gonna go full kit. 7? Okay, I can work with that. Mutt, will you shut the hell up? Damn.
Come here!
Barking at a damn pig.
Sit. Stay.
They better not kill me on sight. Oh wow.
Clear off!
They look very well armed.
Huh? Back off before I kill you.
Counted at least 5. We're definitely moving in at night. Beautiful. How do you sit down and like make something like this? This isn't art. I don't know what is. Alright. Guess we'll go to that little camp, take a nap. Wake up at nighttime, come back and slaughter everybody.
Heel.
I think your dog will like protect you or something. Let's wait. So then, till about 7 o'clock, then we could take a nap. Oh, let's see what I did wrong. I was about to say, I was like, man, that looks like exactly like my inventory. Anyway. Oh, what the hell? Pressing all the wrong buttons. Should be good for now. No guard. Oh, wow. Surprised there's not a bow propped up. Alright. See what we can manage.
Hey! By all the saints, don't leave me
Hey,
here!
shut the
Please,
fuck
untie me!
Be quiet.
I beg you, don't leave me here!
Yeah, I got you, dude. You need to shut up. Might not even rescue you, jackass. Damn, it's dark in here. Where are the guards? What's the rotation? Tell me everything you know. Alright, let's get out of here then.
Thanks, whoever you are. Come on, let's get the hell out of here.
I would be a little quicker, buddy.
Not now, not here.
Where'd you get a lamp from?
Are you all right?
Yeah, I am. All things considered. Thanks for rescuing me. You have no idea how grateful I am. God knows what they would have done to me in the end. All that aside, who are you, anyway?
Henry.
I'm Hensel, and I owe you big time, Henry. Though, in all honesty, I'm not sure why I was worth all that trouble. But grateful nonetheless.
Peter told me what happened.
Peter? Well, thank the saints for him. So he's safe and sound, is he?
In a manner of speaking. He got shot, but nothing serious.
What about Stislav?
I have no idea.
Ah, well, I hope he's all right and all.
Listen, it wasn't exactly by chance that I ran into Peter either. I was looking for you in the village because of the Thunderstone you stole from Tomlin in Horsham, who, by the way, is royally fucking upset with you.
Well, I suppose I would be too if I were him. But I have to say, the whole Thunderstone idea was the stupidest I've ever had. It brought us no luck, no protection. Well, the opposite, in fact.
Let's forget that for a moment. What I really need to know is where the stone ended up.
You won't be surprised to hear. Ramed snatched it from me when I was captured. He didn't believe it had any powers, but he has a nose for money. That's all that matters to him. From what I heard, he sold it in Sukdal to some farmer's wife, I think he said, Mlada or something, well, from the edge of the village.
Sakra. That stone really is cursed. Well, there's nothing for it. I'm off to Sukdal.
Hold your horses. That wasn't the only thing I heard. There's this pond below Raborsh, right? And on the bank, across from the village, there's a small crag. Somewhere around there, they hid some of their spoils.
Okay.
Clever. Take what you can, And stash the rest for later.
I'd have helped myself to it, but think of it as my way of thanking you. I just hope they weren't making it up, and you find something there.
I'll take a look around and see. Thanks for telling me.
Well, it's the least I can do. And good luck with that bloody stone, though my advice would be to steer well clear of it.
I'm still curious about your Thunderstone story.
Well, as you wish. It's not as if I'll ever forget it, anyway.
What are you going to do now?
Oh, I don't know. Same as before, I suppose. There's nothing to keep us here, but I can see Peter and me staying another summer. Perhaps longer. I mean, it's nice here, and the village is protected by a strong fortress. It's a good place, if you ask me. You never know. I might find myself a piece of land, or marry into some.
And this Andrew and his soldiers, what were they doing here?
Andrew Ramed, they called him. He had this handsome hammer, shaped like a ram it was. And that's what they say he named himself after. Their orders were to keep watch out here. They had their own ideas of what that meant. They fleeced wayfarers, merchants, locals, wherever they could. No one was safe. They often grumbled that the army wasn't paying them properly. But if you ask me, they more than made up for it on the side. They even took someone's cow.
Damn. Not old Bessie.
What happened after you were captured?
I was scared, shitless. I thought they were going to kill me. One of them suggested just leaving me tied up in the woods or drowning me. But thankfully, Andrew disagreed. So they held me prisoner. I don't even know why.
And what about your expedition?
Well, first, we scouted the place on the sly, and then waited for some of his men to go out on patrol. We armed ourselves as best we could, and made our move, from the top of that rock there. We were almost there, but then Stislav stumbled or something, made a ruckus, and they spotted us. After that, everything happened so fast. I hollered and lunged at them. Peter was yelling something, so I thought he was behind me. All these shots were whizzing past as I charged at them, but nothing hit me. Well, then I got stuck in. They outnumbered us. In the end, I took a blow to the head. That was pretty much it for me.
Dang.
Tell me the whole story from the beginning.
Whoa.
Well, it just pissed us off how Andrew was always extorting and bullying everyone. And not just us. The local lord did nothing about it. And everybody in the village kept grumbling, but nobody took any action. I knew about Tomlin's stone, and I thought that with its help, we'd have the edge on them. That we'd help the people in the village. And make a bit of a name for ourselves around here. So when he refused to give it to us, I borrowed it from him. Well, I was thinking we'd give it back as soon as we'd sorted Andrew out. I'm serious. I swear.
Interesting. Alright. And shuttle. Alright, well, that's... I guess I didn't get close enough to the camp for it to mark. But I know it's there. And this man said something about a treasure somewhere. Man, I wish they would have marked it, because I don't know where the hell he told me that it was. Let me think. So that is poisoned, good. Good as time as any. Except, I can't see when it rains in the dark in the woods.
I suppose it was nothing. Heal.
What? Where are you at?
Come here.
Stay.
Subtle. Fucking.
Good job. Why did I make that noise? Oh. Said I was trespassing. Yeah, you think? No. No. Why is... There. Fucking torches going. Lighten them up, which would make them get seen. Alright. Let's see who else is floating. Alright, that's answered. So I'm going to slaughter his entire army, and then I'm going to wake him up and see if he wants to talk.
must always go first.
He was a good man, but there's nothing you can do. May the Lord have mercy on his soul.
I loved you, you bastard.
To hell with you! Attack! Come and help us!
Put the body down. Run away. Damn. I did not. Where the fuck did that motherfucker come from? I did not see his ass. What a shame. Damn, that's a lot of them. That's a lot. That was already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give a good 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's throw in an extra 11. Yeah. Fuck that. Not fucking with no wolves.
You're always welcome.
Well, I'm not trespassing.
My heart's going
That's
to
surprising.
break. Let it...
Wake up, lady.
Welcome, sir.
Damn it.
What can I do for you?
They really let me wake this lady up.
I heard you bought a Thunderstone from Andrew Ramhead. Is that so?
Well, it is. What's it to you?
Andrew Ramhead took it from Hensel from Rabors, who in turn stole it from Tomlin Brookhans down Horshan way.
And? I don't know those people. Even if it's true, I knew nothing about it. I bought the stone fair and square, and for good money. My husband's gravely ill and nothing's helping. The stone is to heal him.
And what ails your husband?
Peter went to lie down one afternoon and he hasn't budged since. He's not eating, and he's barely talking to anyone. What's worse, soon after he took ill, a Minerva owl perched on the roof one evening.
A Minerva owl? I assume that doesn't bode well, does it?
No, not at all. An owl on your roof means death is closing in. That's why I need the stone. If it weren't for the stone, I'm sure Peter would be gone by now.
So am I to understand that if your husband heals, you won't need the stone?
Well, a stone like this is a precious thing. It can still protect us from all manner of misfortune.
But you bought it to save your husband.
That may be, but I'll not be wanting to lose that stone.
How about this? I'll try to help your husband, And if I succeed, you'll gift me the stone.
Why would I do that? The stone is bound to help him.
What if the power of the stone brought me here to help your husband?
I hadn't thought of it like that.
So, how about we make a deal?
All right, but only if you help him.
Of course. I'll take a look at him and see what I can do.
And please hurry. With that owl and everything, I'm quite sure the Reaper's nearby. You'll find Peter in his room.
All right. I'll take a look at him and see if there's anything I can do. It's usually a good idea to speak to others who are close to the sufferer. That may be able to explain a few things, especially if the patient himself isn't very communicative.
Aha. I see you really have done this before. I'm starting to believe that stone really did draw you here. So, ask around on the farm if you need to. We'll all be at your service.
Perfect. I'll get on with it. And I'd better check the whole room, just in case.
Do whatever it takes to help Peter.
Can you think of something that might help me heal him? Anything?
I can't. I'm desperate myself. I've tried just about everything. Peter is just an ordinary cooper. We've lived here for years. We go to church. My husband doesn't travel outside the village often. This last time he had some business in Pechgau, near Golin, but he came back empty-handed, breathless and confused. He was fumbling around here for a few days, not doing his job, just spending time in his workshop. Lord knows what he was doing in there. Then he went to bed, and since then, he's just been lying there. He doesn't eat. Not even the potions are helping. He doesn't sleep a wink at night. At least, I don't think he does. If I stopped sleeping too, our homestead would fall apart.
I'll ask him why he can't sleep. What's tormenting him?
Try that. He won't speak to me about anything. It's as if he was keeping secrets from me. Or maybe just protecting me from something. Farewell.
Go on.
I don't know where I thought I was about to go. Oh, I see. The M on my mini map. Okay. Oh, dang.
Peter, my name is Henry. I'm here to help you.
Another poor bloke that's to deal with me, as if Mlada didn't have enough on her plate already.
I'll try to figure out what's wrong with you. What are your nights like? Mlada said you don't sleep much.
I just stare at the wall. Try to sleep during the day, but it's not much better.
Well, it's certainly no fever or pain that's ailing you. I assume it's dark thoughts that keep you up at night.
I can't fall asleep, because of all the noblemen who keep coming to Lord Pisek's fortress. I'm always hearing hoofbeats, and they startle me.
So Lord Pisek likes to host nobles at his fortress? What's so unusual about that?
And what do you think they're doing here, eh? Preparing for war. That's what.
If Lord Pisek was about to go to war, he'd be gathering a lot more men here than a couple of nobles.
Folk ought to be scared to leave the village. Mezoles is gone. And when I saw Abatovitz, Suchdol is next. I'm sure of it.
Is he supposed to, like, be laying like that and talking like that? Is that, like...
Don't be alarmed. I need to take a closer look.
Because he's talking like he's not ill at all.
Let's see. No swelling. No cancer on the skin. Does this hurt?
Nothing hurts.
Your palms are cold. Your muscles are tense. And your heart's pounding so hard you could hear it all the way to Prague. You seem like you're ready to fight. Or flee.
They're getting close now.
Who is?
The soldiers. Sigismund's men.
Well, physically, you seem fine, Peter. It's strange.
I'm a weakling. A weakling.
I'll examine you.
Hell?
Just by eye. Pale skin. Dark circles under the eyes. A downcast expression on the face. I don't see any bruises. A few calluses and cuts on the hands. Nothing unusual for a craftsman after a hard day in the workshop.
I told you. I'm not in any pain. Just let me lie here.
Irritability. No foul odour. Bodily humours aren't leaking. And you aren't bleeding.
But I will when Sigismund's horde gets here.
Why would Sigismund attack Suchtal?
He does as he pleases. You have no idea how many villages he's plundered already.
I reckon attacking a village protected by a fortress is the last thing Sigismund would want to do now.
The fortress is what's bothering him. That's why he'll destroy it. And us with it.
I don't know about that. What am I going to do with you, Peter? There's nothing wrong with you physically, so it must be an ailment of the soul. The chamomile decoctions will help calm your mind, but you'll have to change your diet as well, so you don't just drink potions. And last but not least, some words of encouragement wouldn't be amiss. You'll be back on your feet in no time.
Words of
I'll get things ready
encouragement.
and be back soon.
I could use some words of encouragement. Give me some words of encouragement. Give me a word of encouragement.
Peter, I have some suggestions for...
I'm listening.
Wait a moment.
Alright, here's the first thing we're gonna do. So I'm gonna wait till sunrise because I don't want the dang game to break. I want a good experience, you know? A map to the secret mint. Good thing the... You know what? I'm gonna wait one more hour so that Nighthawk potion will go away. There we go.
Peter, it's me again. I want to discuss your treatment. You should drink the chamomile decoction.
I guess he is supposed to look like that. I mean, he talks so clearly and so plainly and so... He's supposed to be sick? I don't know.
Great. Another potion.
This one will help you sleep. Once your body gets used to sleeping at night and staying awake during the day, you'll feel much better. You'll see. Proper sleep will chase away the gloom. And if restlessness tries to take hold of you again, your body will have the strength to fight it. Every morning you'll be stronger and stronger until you're able to work again.
We'll see about that.
What in the world?
Listen, Peter. I know you're worried about the army that's passing through the country. I'm not much of a speaker, but let me tell you something from the heart. If you're scared of Sigismund's soldiers, trust me when I tell you, when it comes down to it, it ends up being a one-on-one fight. And you'd be surprised how much strength and courage you can find when you're backed into a corner. So don't run from your fear. Laugh in its face instead.
I'm not worried about myself. I'm worried about Mlada.
Then keep reminding yourself of that. Look at me, a blacksmith's son. Why do you think I am who I am now? Because I decided I'll never turn my back on my loved ones again.
You're right. I mustn't leave Mlada to fend for herself.
Don't run from the fight. Especially the one going on inside your head. I didn't want to leave anything to chance, so I cast a spell here.
What kind of spell?
I buried protective relics here on your property.
Where did you bury them?
I can't tell you that, naturally. If I told you, they'd lose their protective powers.
And what did you bury?
A battle axe. It belonged to a warrior who fought at Nicopolis. He's a priest now. He fought with Sigismund there.
One of Sigismund's soldiers? Then you've cursed us, not protected us.
On the contrary, the axe knows Sigismund's tactical weaknesses. That's why I chose it. I also added a monk's bone.
What monk?
One from Sasau. He performed great miracles there, helping refugees from the war and aiding the construction of the monastery. It's no chicken bone from a charlatan. And finally, I buried some eggs.
Eggs?
Seeds of life. If the army really does attack, these three things will protect you. They will weaken the soldiers, help you escape, and when you return to the village after the siege, life will blossom here again.
I thank you very much.
Suggest a change in diet.
You need to start eating again, even if you don't have an appetite. First, ask Mlada to get you some honey and add it to your gruel.
You think some honey is gonna save me?
It'll give you stamina without irritating your stomach, first of all. But you have to admit Mother Nature has it well thought out. Where bloodwort helps with bleeding and feverfew with fevers, honey coats your humours so that they can't get out of balance so easily. Any melancholia wanting to take hold of you would have to make its way through thick honey. So it could hardly get from your stomach to your head. Soon you'll be as busy as a bee again, and getting on swimmingly. Which brings me to my next piece of advice. Start eating fish more regularly. Some nice fatty ones, ideally. Fat in the belly will surely stop gloom from getting through. Same as with the honey.
I suppose that makes sense.
A bit of prayer won't hurt. Lord, have mercy on Peter here, and lift from him the weight of his affliction. For you have laid upon him this affliction to try him. And you see that Peter, O Lord, endures your trial patiently and without contradiction. Unless you, O Lord, relieve Peter of his illness, no physician in the world can. I beg of you, O Lord, heal his soul and let his body once again find its lost balance. Amen.
Amen.
Well then, I've done everything I can. Things will get better, Peter. You'll see. Anyway, I'll come back to see you in a few days. I examined Peter, found out what I could, and tried to cure him. I'll come back to see you in a few days. Until then, it's hard to say how things will turn out.
Thank you. I'll pray for you and for Peter's recovery.
Besides praying, you can brew up some of the chamomile decoction. It's made of wine, chamomile, and sage. You boil the ingredients briefly, then strain. It's not difficult, and even if you don't do it exactly right, it'll still help Peter.
I'll learn how to do it. Thank you very much, Henry. I hope things turn out all right. Farewell.
Go on.
Poor fellows suffering from anxiety and depression. Dang. And paranoia. A little bit of paranoia. Bless you. Somebody sneeze. I guess I could steal it, but... let's go play some dice.
Not your day, eh? What did he do?
Nothing.
Really?
But were you expecting a different answer?
How's it going? I expect that's not very comfortable on your back.
Oh, fuck my back. I can hardly feel it anymore. But recently some joker passed by and put a dead fish in my britches.
What if I freed you?
I'd scarp her, obviously.
Not your day, eh?
There's no justice without punishment.
Look, don't judge me, damn. I thought I had a fish. I was gonna put a fish in his pants. Oh, Lord. Here we go.
Good day. What would you like?
Oh,
I have a bit
yo,
of coin
money.
again, and I'd like to throw it around. Should we play dice?
What game would you like to play?
I actually don't want to...
Does he get it often?
Good day to you.
Damn.
Would you like to throw...
What game would you like to play?
Yes.
Courtiers from me?
Let's play.
About to clean house. Clean house on you.
Maybe you're not playing for the first time, but you can't beat me.
Sometimes I feel bad.
That'll do me. Roll. Aye, that'll do.
Damn.
Here.
No.
Damn, what's this?
That was foolish.
It's yours.
I'll roll again on that one.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know.
I was listening to that conversation in the distance. Lady was saying something. I just want to make sure nobody finds out. I'm like, lady, you're yelling halfway across the courtyard right now.
Here. Like this.
Standing in the yard when I saw this cloud in the sky.
So what?
A cloud
Aye, that'll do.
like you.
I reckon it must have been a storm cloud then.
My God! Oh, come on!
But it had everything. Your hair, eyes, mouth. It was the spitting image of you. It must be a sign.
I reckon you're right. I saw your likeness just the other day.
My
too.
God, why? Why do I even play?
That calf of ours gave me this dopey look. And you came straight to mind?
What? Christ, you can be a real bitch sometimes.
Take care.
I'ma mind my business on that one.
Go! Ja!
Guess I'll just park here. Huh. There's a dice table somewhere.
Ah, bleeding like a stuck pig. Welcome, sir. What can I do for you?
What goes on in the forest, Huntsman?
There are poachers prowling in the woods, a band led by this ginger-headed muck of Marshowitz. They've been causing trouble for quite some time, but now they've really overdone it.
What happened?
They killed a rare white roebuck that lived in our woods. Killed and skinned it. Sir Peter of Pisek put a bounty on their heads. The bounty's yours if you help me track them down.
Okay.
Do you know any more about these poachers?
They're led by some fella called Mark of Marshowitz, and they fancy themselves some kind of a brotherhood. From what I've heard, they showed up in the village below the castle a couple of times trying to sell venison. The guards always sent them packing. Our knacker, Wolfram, was the only one who talked to them.
That knacker, Wolfram. Do you think he had anything to do with the dead roebuck and the poachers?
Oh, he has a dishonourable profession, true enough, and he sells hides and meat wherever he can. But having the gall to work with poachers, I don't think so. He's on thin enough ice as it is, being a knacker and all. If his lordship found out he had anything to do with it, he'd have him hanged. But he might know something about that band.
All right, Huntsman. I'll try to track the poachers down. Maybe they haven't sold the hide yet, and I'll be able to find it.
Excellent. And if you mete out capital punishment on the spot, all the better. Every member of that band carries a squirrel tail on them. Probably a badge of their hunting prowess. Bring them to me as evidence.
Where should I look for these poachers?
Ah, that's the hard part. I'm sure they have a hideout in the woods around here, but you'll have to track them down yourself. If you don't know what to do, you can try to get something out of the knacker.
Thanks for the advice. I wanted to ask you...
What would you like?
That's
Yeah,
all I
okay,
need to know for now.
Stop by if you need anything. God be with you.
Damn. Alright, let's go talk to this guy then. Thank you, good sir.
Go! Ka! Whoa! Whoa!
Jesus Christ be praised.
God bless you.
Oop, I don't mean to
Whoa! Whoa!
walk on everybody.
Welcome. What can I do for you?
I heard you might know something about the band of poachers hiding out in the woods. A band led by some Mach of Marshevitz. Ginger-headed.
What? Who told you such a thing?
That's not important. So do you know anything about them, or not?
Well, they've been in the village a couple of times, but that's all I know. You're looking to buy some venison or something?
Do you know where their hideout is?
Maybe. What's in it for me?
Oh, buddy, you need a stern talking to.
Well, it's simple. If you tell me, you can leave here with all your teeth. If not, we'll plant a few in the ground here, and maybe they'll grow into another fucker just like you.
You're right, you chicken. Hand over the groschen, and I ain't telling you nothing.
Damn. You know what? You're lucky it's only 200.
All right, I'll pay you.
Damn, that
Is this
failed.
enough?
That wasn't so hard, was it? Now listen up. I heard they're brothers. And they're led by that Mach fella. But they didn't look like kin to me. They surely ain't no livy livers, though. They're pretty frightening looking. Maybe that's why Dobresh would rather sit his arse in a castle instead of searching for them in the woods.
Do you know where they're hiding?
I ain't sure. But it's definitely somewhere in the valley near the water. In the direction of Rabush. That's where they always came from. And if I was a poacher, that's where I'd be hiding.
All right. That'll help my search.
And if you happen to find some rare hide in their camp, I'll buy it from you.
Rare hide? Like from a white roebuck?
Ha! I knew Dobresh sent you. Aye, that's the one I meant. The fool would just send that to the castle, and I know folks that would pay good money for it. It would be worthwhile for both of us. Think about it, will ya?
It was good to see you, my friend.
Tempting. Makes a good argument. I don't think I have a bed here.
Oh. Quick! Yeah.
Not for you.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Say thumb.
Thumb?
But when it comes to me, he don't give a fuck.
He always did, see.
Looking for the penthouse.
See you later. Take care.
Oh,
Hi. I'll see you later.
We can't be together here on Earth. We'd be together after death.
I'm telling you, it was just one mass.
You don't care about us at all. Why did you marry that old battle axe anyway? We could have been together in this life too.
Don't even start. We've been over this 100 times.
You'll go to confession and donate some money to the church. Got that? Or I'll end up in the kingdom of heaven by myself and on the shelf.
All right.
Greetings. What do you need?
Where can I spend the night?
There's a room you can use back behind the tavern.
I'll have a look at the...
Hmm. I'll take one of those. See if I have anything else on one of those.
Thank you, sir.
He said in the shed
heard she was
behind
sick.
the house.
For that
I just
much,
wanted to
I'd
know-
even bash the priest if...
Got me. Move, what? What?
Bow on hand.
Which king would that be?
Where the hell is this bed?
My master, eh, doggy?
This is ridiculous. It shouldn't be this difficult to find a bed.
What's that noise? What are you doing here? You're not allowed.
Well, my bed is definitely in there. Skirt. Please, thank you. You know how valuable honey is? Won't let me open the door.
Oh.
See, I should be in here. Should be able to get in here, but I can't even open the door. Where'd he go?
Gathering wood in the forest. You know, where deer and boar go to drink. I reckon luck was on my side. Because I
I was wondering if you'd lend me your bullock when it's time to...
person might need, if you catch my... Ah, I see. As it happens, I'm nearly...
What's going on around here?
Nothing much, fortunately.
Aye, that's why I'm
And
telling
thank God and St. John the Baptist for that. We've suffered enough in this war.
you.
I see you're faring well. You're quite a large tavern, almost like a traveller's inn.
Thanks. I'm glad you like it here. But I have to ask you, young man, do you drink?
Of course I like to drink. Drinking reasonably can do no harm.
Exactly. Drinking in small sips isn't harmful, no matter the amount. And what's your favorite, eh? What do you drink the most?
I like drinking spirits. It lifts a person's... spirits.
Sakra! You just got in my good books. Spirits are the best drink. Other drinks just make you dizzy and drive away sadness. But spirits, they heal you. And pretty much everybody will confirm this. Even our priest and Uncle Holba. And they're considered to be the greatest connoisseurs far and wide.
What do you make the spirits from?
I'll tell you. From everything that grows.
So even from mushrooms in the forest?
What now, lad? Do you know I've never thought of that before? Do you really think it would work?
I don't know. I'm no expert. It was just an idea.
Wait, but what an idea! I mostly distill fruit, and I've tried grain and flowers, but not mushrooms yet. Now why didn't I ever think of that? I'll have to talk to Uncle Holba about this.
I reckon you have a secret recipe to make the best spirits, eh?
You'd better believe I do. And it's a drink that will seriously even wake up a dead man. I call it my warming balm. And people come here from far away for it. And many carters from Prague even stop by.
And what is it?
Well, that's a secret. But if you don't watch out, it'll make you feel so confused, you won't know which way's up for 2 days. But if you know how to drink it, it'll warm you through, expel all the diseases out of your body, and you'll be as good as new again. Only I know this recipe. And if I can't find anyone to give this tavern to, I'll take it to the grave with me.
Why not? So what if you sold me the whole tavern?
First of all, with all due respect, you don't seem like you'd have enough money. And even if you did, I'm not ready to be put out to pasture yet. No way. This tavern is my life. I got my start here, and here's where I'll die. And when they carry me down to the cemetery, then I won't have a care in the world. I just hope they'll give me a demijohn of spirits for my journey, so I'll have something to drink up there.
I'll buy that recipe from you. What'd you say?
Ha ha! Not even for 1,000 piles of groschen. Warming balm, that's my pride and joy. The sun will rise in the west, and sparrows will start flying backwards before I tell you that.
Would you teach me how to make spirits?
If you're really interested, then I'm glad, and I can show you a thing or two. But if you think I'll teach you how to distill warming balm, then you're crazy. I wouldn't give up that recipe, even if the lords were stretching me on the rack.
Warming balm, huh?
Who is this Uncle Holber you keep speaking so highly of?
He's an old fruit grower and a good friend of mine. He once wanted to be a miller, but his mill burnt down to the ground. So he started growing everything under the sun. And today he gives me the fruit to make my spirits from. His son has already taken over the trade. But old Holba is still a highly respected person around here. He's known lots of the trees in the area since they were but a pit, an acorn or a beech nut. And today they cast a shadow that can cover a carriage with the horses.
I'd like to learn...
What are you interested in?
Well, the mysteries of alchemy don't come for free. I'd be happy to pay for some.
All right, then. But it'll take a while.
And open up your fucking door! Jesus. I can't believe this.
Were you at the last mass? I didn't see you there.
But I was gonna save. Then go find these poachers. Whatever.
Quick! Go! God!
Nice little village.
Ka! Ka! Quick! Go! Ka! Whoa!
No, just seeing if there's any.
Whoa! Whoa!
Did I just figure out how to finally?
Good day, sir.
I want to go to the Trotsky region.
You've picked quite a journey. But if you have the coin, then I'm at your service.
I need to take care of...
God be with you, good sir.
Say what? Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. Huh. These folks. A housewife, a coach, and a hired hand? Oh?
My respects.
Another hired hand?
One.
No place for me to sleep.
I never want to see you here again without permission.
Oh shoot, she's serious. Let's go deal with these freaking poachers.
Whoa!
Use some more meat. I thought I had a lot more of other meat, but I don't know what happened to it. says Rob. I don't know why, but I should be able to harvest. Let's see what we got here when using. Nope. When using. I definitely like this. Let's see. When you're in the positive phase of drunkenness, you gain up to a plus. I like this one. Alright, now that I'm done poaching, let me go find and bring these poachers to justice. Something, ain't it? That's a lot of deer. It's a wonderful hunting spot. Poor fella.
Stay.
I wonder if I'm allowed to talk to him.
Everyone get over here! We've got an intruder!
Oh, my bad. I could take these guys.
Those must be the poachers I'm looking for.
Now you come to take us out, have you? Not today.
I'll cut your balls off! Alert! Alert! Go fuck yourself!
Really?
Yield!
Oh shoot, I thought I could do the... Oh hell no.
I'm all yours!
You? Jeez Louise. That almost didn't work out. Gracious Louise. I don't want any bolts. I don't need them. Yep, there's a squirrel tail. Guess that was all of them. Okay. Make sure he had some gear on him. Jeez. These silly bastards.
That's the hide. Now to bring it back to the huntsman, or to Wolfram.
See what else we got laying around here. I guess nothing. Oh. You should let me skin it. Is there more?
Well, I'll be... It looks like the White Roebuck wasn't alone after all.
Hmm. Yep. Hmm. I'll be damned. Door. So which ones?
Whoa!
What? You're covered in blood, my friend.
I found the White Roebuck's hide.
Great work. I can find a dozen buyers for this thing. Mark my words. Provided we come to an agreement, that is.
All right. Pay up, and the hide is yours.
Here you go. And if anyone asks, we never met. Take care, friend.
And now, I wonder if it'll let me bring the second one to him.
Whoa! Whoa!
Oh shoot, it won't give me the option at all.
I visited Mac's band, and I have some trophies for you. You said there's a reward for their badges, right?
Aye. Good work. And if you manage to find the hide as well, I'll pay you the rest.
I wonder.
Easy, good horse. Oh, go.
I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ.
Where's this guy going?
Good day.
God bless you.
I guess we're not robbing him. Kinda wanna get transported back. But I know what I actually want to do. Oh,
Pfui,
shoot.
wasch dich. Du siehst schrecklich aus.
We know each other, don't we? We met at
Yeah.
Trotsky.
Oh ja, du hast recht. You are Henry, Lord Capen's man. Seltsamer Zufall. The last time I saw you, we were ambushed in that fucking ravine.
You survived the attack.
Yeah.
A lot of people didn't make it out of there.
Genau. Wirklich terrible it was, but I survived. With a bruise or two and a concussion. Unfortunately, the other fellows I was with were not so lucky. Now our village has only sorrowful mothers, widows und Waisen.
Oh, man.
Where are you headed now?
Duty calls, for I am still the magistrate in unserem Dorf.
And your lord is still Otto von Berghoff?
Ja, natürlich. And that verdammte tragedy of Nabokov has me busy dealing with the inheritance left by the poor souls who fell there.
It sounds urgent. If you have to deal with it when the gravediggers barely buried the last of them.
Well, there is no one to do it for me. The scribe is crippled, and both of my servants are dead. And worse, I can forget about riding for a while. That bastard who knocked me down broke 2 of my ribs. Ja, diese verdammte Schlucht. Und was ist mit dir, Mann? I heard they hounded you through the woods like...
Oh, damn it. I didn't mean to click.
That was just a misunderstanding. Istvan Toth was behind it all. He was working for von Berghoff as a spy.
I heard about him, but only that he fell out of a window. The same night you disappeared from the castle.
The truth is, he didn't fall out the window. I killed him. Istvan had a lot of deaths on his conscience. He was a vile rat. A monster of a man.
Maybe so. Maybe not. Truth be told, he was a slimy snake for not warning Herr Otto about the ambush. I lost many good men there. And perhaps the blame lies with him. Schön. I will pretend I heard nothing, and we can go our separate ways. Mögen sich unsere Wege hiermit trennen.
Interesting. Where's the nearest tavern that I can actually sleep in? Is the key.
Greetings to you.
think this is where I freed freed that guy one time.
Always. Then the question.
Oh, cold.
Well, you're not shagging her, that's your problem. For fuck's sake,
God
get your own
bless
woman.
you.
Then you can talk. I do shag.
Alright, where's the in-house keeper? There we go. There we go. I can talk to him. I think I found my bed. Where's a... You know, when it comes to smokers and drying racks, you can never find one when you need it. Oh. Scratch that. Oh, that reminds me. I need to take something out the freezer. IRL.
Well.
We're gonna give a good little 5-10 minute break. So I'm gonna put it on a little waiting screen. Hope to see you when I get back. Like I like to say, smoke 'em if you got 'em. See you when I get back. Alright. Let's get back in. On action. So I guess that lady's husband woke up. Guess we'll go back to him. Right after.
Fine wares here. Quality merchandise.
Perfect. Come on, horsey. There you go. Let's go talk to this lady. Let's see what she... Yeah, I love distractions.
Hey, old fellow. By the looks of you, I reckon we can do some good trade together.
Yeah.
I'm happy to stop by.
Yeah, I'm more than happy.
Greetings, goodman.
Laudetur Jesus Christus, Dominus tecum, frater meus.
Amen. I'm sorry, brother, but you don't exactly look like a monk.
Ego sum qui sum. And you are assuredly not my brother yet. As the day of reckoning draws near, we are all brothers. And soon our sins will be weighed and tallied. Novid enim Dominus qui sunt eus. Let us not forget the last judgment.
What are you babbling on about?
Well, these are troubled times, I grant you. But bad enough for the last judgment. I wouldn't say things are that bleak, my friend.
How could the prophecies not be true? Are we not witnessing the depravity of the clergy and the baseness of the false popes? Magistri mendaces, qui introducen sectas perditionis, o libera nos a malo.
Well, true that may be. But I also know righteous men of faith.
Novi Dominus pios de tentatione eripere, and all sinners shall be damned.
Yeah, just
show me your wares.
Certainly. Just take your pick. You
Thank
won't
you.
find this just anywhere. You can't go wrong, my friend.
Just please stop speaking Latin. Fancy. Oh, that's neato. Order of the Crusaders of the Red Star. Interesting. Interesting. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. He actually has some nice wares, I guess one would say. Some bandages, tailor's kit. Dead. What? You I know somebody who would love a human skull.
I'd like to discuss the
Well... Aye, that'll do. I was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
No dice, huh? It's a neat little setup. Like it.
Aye. When I'm old and infirm.
Hey, you still in there?
Sit and stay.
Henry! Henry! It's Peter. You won't believe what happened.
Good news?
How is Peter doing?
Henry, you won't believe it. It worked. Peter got up in the morning. You could see that he was struggling, but then something in him snapped into place and he just went to work. I can tell he's still fighting something inside his head. He'll stop for a moment, take a deep breath, then continue working. I reckon he wants to discuss something with the others in the village, but I don't know if he has the strength for it now. But regardless, it went away as quickly as it came. I can't thank you enough.
Just keep giving him hope, so that he doesn't fall back into gloom.
I will. You can count on it.
I'm glad I could help. But don't forget our deal. The Thunderstone is mine now.
But the stone helped, Peter. We need it. And I'll never be able to afford another one.
Lady.
It'll protect our homestead. And what if Peter's illness returns? Then I'll need the stone again.
The stone has great power, but it's used up all the strength it had for you. Now it's time for it to help others.
You're right. Here, it's rightfully yours. It's hard to give it up, knowing how much I spent on it. That's why I can't give you anything else as a reward right now. But believe me, I'll spread the word of how you helped us around the village.
Thank you. That's good enough for me.
God be with you, sir.
Good stuff. So, we're gonna hang on to the Thunderstone for a little while. See what kind of good luck it brings. When I travel all the way back to Gutenberg. Seemed pretty lucky to me.
Tag, mein Herr. I would...
Guten Tag. Guten Tag to you. Says, I don't know why. I should be wearing the thief's coat, but whatever. Oh God, I do it every time. Whatever. You know what? Does he have anything worth buying? Nope.
Word about the price. Das könnte vielleicht gehen. Ja, das ist gut. Finally, a good price. Danke. Das war ein...
Christ. Hell or never-ending boring mass. What's the difference?
Watch, he's probably gonna...
I'd like to do something... That, and a little tip.
Oh nein, vielen Dank. I was glad to be of help.
At least I get rid of those antlers. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. Make sure I didn't need no damn antlers to make a potion.
Taste the delicious...
Where it don't belong.
Fellas, surely we can work something out here.
You hear that? Now he wants to make a deal.
Then he shouldn't have cheated. Enough of this horseshit. Hand over what you swindled out of us.
But my wife is ailing. Deadly ill, I swear.
Really? How many times does that make it?
Last time it was his daughter, wasn't it? Or grandma?
Come here.
But a liar to boot. Just you wait, you sack of shit. I'll rip out your tongue and throw it to the dogs.
No, please. You can't do that. Help me. Somebody help.
I'll show you.
Stop beating him.
Good.
Yep, they hit me. Ooh.
Ha! We'll finish this quickly. Jesus, I'm hit! Stop fighting!
Oh,
mad!
good
boy.
shot.
That's
Well,
that.
well for you.
This is unbelievable. Now you're finished!
Shit I see on the ground.
Damn. They kicked homeboy through the wall. Bruh. You gotta pay him his money. Shoot, I ain't owing him money.
Good day.
Right, here we go. No?
So I went to see my brother. And? To talk about the inheritance.
But your father's still alive, isn't he?
Aye, but he drools all over himself, and he gets this feeling that his time's nearly up.
Does he?
Schönen Tag. Was willst du, mein Herr?
So, you finally got your way, eh, Menhard?
Yeah. It is a great feeling after all the effort. It is to a large extent your doing, Heinrich. Vielen Dank nochmal. In token of our thanks, recognition and Freundschaft, I wish to make you a gift of this Langschwert, which I received from my Meister in Frankfurt on the day I too became a Meister.
My word. Thanks a lot, Menhard. This is a great honor for me.
You have earned it. Do not lose this Schwert or bring shame on it.
You can count on me.
And that is not all. Listen well. I also agreed with Friedrich that we will do things richtig. In Kuttenberg, we will hold a great and glorious tourney every week. Offensichtlich, as I promised you, I can teach you the art of sword fighting from now on. I show you Meistertechnique of handling Langschwert. Then Arne show you the basic teachings of combat stance. Arne learned a lot from me and mastered also other weapons than the Langschwert. He has much to teach you too.
A tourney? That sounds good. It will be here in the city.
Genau. It will be by the walls near to our Fechthalle, one time each week. Always with Langschwert, sword and shield and free combat in heavy armor. If you want to join, come to me. I write you down and tell you more about it. It will be good practice for you, and you can also gain good rewards and glory.
The art of sword fighting, you say? What kind of things can you teach me?
Alles. Langschwert and other weapons. Meisterschläge and technique. Or just practicing combat. Wie du willst.
I'd love to learn from you. When can we start?
Good. I am glad to hear it. We can start when you want. The first lesson I can give you now. Do not be proud. Be modest. Pride will come back to haunt you in Gefecht and in life. Remember that auch. And since you are in our Bruderschaft, I will teach you one echt Meistertechnik that no one else here knows. You only have to ask.
What about Arne? How's he doing?
Gut, Heinrich. Gut. The local apothecary and physician Albicus did an excellent job. Arne's eye all right. His sight come back. Only scar remain. Gott sei Dank.
I'm glad to hear that. Thanks for everything, Menhart.
That's good.
I'll certainly come and see you sometime.
Good. One last thing. If you are in need of a bed, you can sleep in the loft of our Fechthalle. Bis bald und einen guten Abend für dich.
Sweet. Does that mean I got another bed?
What are you doing here? Sorry.
Yeah. You better be. Better recognize who Stacy. Pretty nice gig. Well. On that note, I don't know why I just only slept till midnight. Don't ask. Look at everybody leaving.
I'm sorry.
Look who showed up. Henry, come here and have a seat. I must tell you something.
Greetings, Franzi. How's it going in the mine?
Oh, we was hewing when a puncheon hit me napper. It's like black pudding now.
Of course. I don't quite understand, but I believe you.
Well, to hell with you. I'm glad to see you. It's good you came, because Vlachia is a canny job for you.
I'm glad to finally get a word in. It's great you didn't leave us in the lurch and came back, Henry.
Oh, why wouldn't I? I'd love to have a beer with you. After all, in Skalitz, I grew up among miners.
How are you, lad? Join us in the pit. It'll be a real good change of pace.
Aye, there's half and chink in it. But you look like you'd rather have a weapon in your hand than a pickaxe, eh?
Wrong as wrong can be. I'm a blacksmith, and I'm pretty good with a hammer.
Fair enough. But if you brace someone on the napper with a pickaxe, they won't be moving either. But let's get to the point.
Aye, it's a damn serious matter.
The most serious. War mining tradition.
Uh-huh. That smells like more trouble.
You proved yourself to be one of us, Henry. And that's why I'm inviting you to our traditional shoot fest. And that's not all. As the gaffer of the St. Anthony mine, by the authority entrusted to me, I offer you the honor of ganning with us to consecrate the Pitman's Stag. Tell me, do you accept the offer?
Well, how could I turn down such an honor?
Sure, I'll go
Grand.
with some invisible
Glad to
people.
hear it. Tomorrow morning, Franzi and our best marksman Anton will wait for you at the Church of John the Baptist on Hoprink. That's tomorrow now, and be there on time.
Okay. Hopefully they're not going to be invisible there too. Well, I guess I'll sell some crap. Play some dice. Then go to sleep. And go to that festival. Fine day, this is fine was. See if she has anything worth buying. No. Huh.
I'm glad you found.
Good day to you. It's good to see you, lad.
Alright. Let's get rid of all the stuff we don't use. Does he have anything I want? Oh, it's not too bad. This one's pretty good. Well, I like the lighter one. 129.95 and 34. And so I'm looking at 132.97, 34. Okay. I don't like the color scheme though. Let's see what else he has. Nothing.
I'd like to discuss the
Wow.
Bruh, sexy salamander sandal wearing. What's up, bruh? What's good? Damn, bruh. Am I playing video games that late? Hold up. First off, what you doing waking up checking YouTube? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
here, and something for your trouble.
You gotta save
Many
the world.
thanks. I was glad to be of help.
I'm out here swindling folk in Kutenberg. Oh, where to next? Still got a couple items I gotta sell. Do I go this way? See, it's like they don't open up till noon or something. I don't know what's up with that. Hey, better late than never. Yep.
Welcome. I'll be right with you. You help.
This guy. Say what? Oh. Bro, potato chip. Oh, you on the way to work? No, I feel you. I'm just out here just doing some shopping. Just, you know, pimping out my character, pimping out Henry. You shouldn't be watching YouTube while driving. While going to work. Watching YouTube and commenting. That's like 3 different crimes. I think I forgot to actually sell him anything. Oh, Lord.
I was glad to be of...
Damn. Well, shoot, let's go play some dice then. Play a couple rounds of dice.
Don't chuck your shit into my yard.
He's still arguing about the same thing.
Trouble to me.
See, where the dice games?
Good day to you.
Man, you
How
ain't got
about
no
what
money.
game would you like to play?
Oh, my bad. I'll shut up. You got
Empress,
money?
and nothing else.
Let's play.
Alright, 300 large ones. We're going with the same formula every time. Damn, son. Okay, you in the future, my bad. You over there. I wouldn't say you flying the spaceship, but the spaceship's flying you.
My humble respects.
Here we are.
Better already. What's that noise?
Oh, it's just you, eh?
Oh, Fortuna! May the best player win.
But he was in the Tesla. He said he's sitting back, relaxed like this, watching the Tesla. I meant riding in the Tesla. All right, let's look at this.
Shame on you.
Beautiful roll. Beautiful first roll. I like that start.
You won't get me. Why do you do it? You'll be fucking sorry.
Oh, you hear him fighting out there?
Here.
Look, you can kind of see him.
How terrible!
Damn it! They're yours, lad.
Goofy goobers. Oh, this was a good roll.
It's filthy again. Damn it.
Doesn't seem too bad. I'll be right with you.
Pig was sitting here.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know.
Damn.
If I was
Points
you,
on the
I'd
board.
take it. Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything.
One beer after another.
I probably should have just hold. Now I will.
It's like I'm invisible or something, right? Well,
My God! Oh, come on.
Telepathy
Now
tapes?
just this.
Did I have to check it out?
Innkeeper, have you got anything to eat?
What now?
For sure.
One beer.
We'll check it out. Appreciate you stopping by. You take care. Make sure that robot gets you to work safely. Okay.
Innkeeper, a beer!
You gotta get to work and save the world, man.
These ones here.
All right.
Finished. Your turn.
And what can I get for you?
Dang, still nothing.
You're always welcome here, good sir.
How'd I fail? It said go there in the morning. He said that's tomorrow. Damn, whatever. Take care of yourself and each other. Always. I don't know why it said I failed that side quest. It said be there tomorrow morning. What? Why did it say I failed?
My
this one?
God, I'm done.
Uh-oh. Oh, I don't have a 4.
I'm at your service, sir.
Bring me something to eat.
How was he able to get that 3?
Christ, where did I
His
put
gold
it?
badge. Here we go. That should be game over right there. That's 2, what is that?
Going to bake bread today?
62.50?
Aye, aye.
I'll roll again.
And you look like you can't count to 5.
Certainly. Have no fear.
Praise the Lord.
God bless you.
These ones here.
Almost got him.
God bless.
I'd like something to eat.
Kurva! Bloody dice.
We'll hold and roll. Hold and roll them. Oh, there we go. I think that's it right there.
You must have a lucky horseshoe up your ass. Next time I'll be more careful around you.
So what? It said meet him in the morning. Whatever. Man, that sucks.
And the badge is bloody gone.
Well, on that note for me, this is probably the latest I've ever streamed, if I'm being honest. So, want to appreciate everybody for stopping by, watching. It's always a fun time playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Basically, I think I'm just going to be playing this game till I can't play no more. So, thank y'all, and usually I thought I was gonna get started sooner tonight, but I fell asleep on the couch, so that's my fault. Then I woke up and I was like, you know what, I got enough energy to stream, but I also have a job I have to go to, because this is not my job. So see you next time.